Welcome back to Kick, where we keep it real, raw, and intentional. So today's episode is going to be about faith, purpose, and creative expression. So on track with the topic, we got the greater King in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about a little bit of his music. We're going to talk about how he expresses himself through his music. And we're going to talk a little bit about faith. We're going to touch on that, dig a little deep. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself and what it is you do?
Man, so basically I write music, man. I'm a little artist. I really don't even title myself, but for y'all to understand, I'm an artist. I feel like that, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. Keeping it open. Keeping it open. Not putting yourself in a box. I'm with that, man. So we let's get it started. Let's tell the people what inspires your music.
To be honest, man, life itself, people, man. That's all I can say. Yeah, life itself, man, and people, man. Y'all inspire me, man. Um, just thinking about y'all. That's it.
Speaking of inspiration, I know that with your music, you know what I mean, you come a little bit different to the people, you know what I'm saying? How did you exactly get started in music?
Um, well, one of my older brothers make beats and stuff, man. So honestly, I used to sing a little bit, but start hearing that beat, man. Yeah, I just started jumping in. So I was like, hey, might as well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, got to hear now.
I like that. I like that. So for the people out there listening, can you tell them the purpose behind your music? Like what do you plan in the future that you would like your music to do as far as people, places and things?
Um, but my music wise, man, my purpose with my music is I really wanted to hit y'all like while y'all singing, rapping it, whatever the case may be, y'all feel the attention, y'all feel the intent, and 9 times out of 10, I make music so that you feel more stronger about yourself. So, I'm hoping that's the case with you. I hope that when you hear the music, it make you feel like you that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with him saying he want to connect with the people, so I'm gonna do real quick because we're gonna hit pause for the people. I want you to give them your socials real quick before we jump into some of your music because I know while we're talking, they're gonna want to check you out and going to look at some things. So tell them what it is.
I am most deaf. So you can find me on IG on at Keen.3E7. You can also find me on Facebook at Rakeen Rakeen Jordan. Then you can also find me on TikTok at Keen 25. My fault about that. Yeah, Keen 25. You know what I mean?
All right, man. I like that. I like that. Keep in touch with him, man. Jump in them comments. Let him know you show him some love. Show him we out here listening, man. So first thing I want to do right now is I want to jump into a little bit of your music. So really, what I want to do is I want to kick it off with that song "Hesitation." I've been listening to it on the low. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been bumping in my truck. So I would like the people to hear that because I think it has a real good meaning behind it.
All right, most deaf.
Starve as you waking, I ain't the one to hit it begging unless you begging for more. But what's the worth? Is it working? Are you working for more? If you the key, you gon' have to learn to open the doors and face the fear like the darkness that be standing the stairs. No time for cowardness. Piss upon the mist and make it bright. Let's take the second out to know we living life. Only thing that's on my mind is how to get to next level. Push the pedal cause it's more than just a medal. Gotta build myself a legend. I'm a tiger, not a lion, cause I eat upon the cliff. Never perish, make me hungry. Gotta get myself a kid. And it's sister just a bit. She blunt, she need a fire. What's the fun of being perfect? You perfect, just know your prices. I ain't pushing unless you like. See the piece, I get excited. Otherwise, I gotta hide.
Ah, good message behind that one. Can't hesitate. I'm liking the message behind that. Do me a favor and give the people a little bit of insight on what inspired that.
Hey man, so at that time, that thing that was like maybe my first or my second song, man, that I actually made. But at that time, man, it was just a mentality like, hey yo, I ain't gonna hesitate no more. I ain't gonna wait for nothing to happen. I'm gonna just go ahead and go get it. You know what I mean? So nah.
I like that. I like that. You heard what he said. Don't hesitate, man. If you know what you got to do, go out there and do it, man. Get to it. So next song I want to play for you is called Self Love. I'm really digging that track because we could use some self love out here. So you people give it a chance. You know what I mean? Go ahead and listen to it. Let it bump in your ears and tell me what you think in them comments.
Baby, but your heart small. Your mind better, that ain't beauty, baby. Keep it with you, I don't even want it. With these glasses, so I seen it coming. A sad story, but that's how you want it. Ain't no changing them, it's too potent. I ain't got no more to pull. So let the rain hit my soul. So maybe I may feel a touch. If she come around, it's just lust. Cause I ain't really got too much love. But everybody want a little son. So I be loving on myself. So I be loving on myself.
I'm liking that, man. I'm liking that self-love. There could be more self-love in the world. So could you break that down for the people? Because I noticed in that song, you're coming at a little bit of two different angles. You're coming at the angle of a relationship, how you got to love the partner, and I'm seeing that. But I noticed the underlying thing there that was big to me was self love. That you got to love yourself first. You know what I mean? Make sure you remind yourself of that. So can you tell the people a little bit about that?
Yeah. So that song, man, it really came from being in a relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just at the time just not saying eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I just, at that moment you just have to learn how to like self love yourself. Because sometimes when you deal with folks, you forget about yourself, even just in regular day life. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta learn how to remember to love yourself a little bit. Respect yourself.
I'm digging that. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. So we're gonna get into this last track, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I thought I heard some fire from you. This one necessary? It is necessary that people hear this. All I'm gonna say, man, is y'all need to tune in, listen close. I'm gonna go ahead and play this necessary track for you. Tell me what y'all think. Jump in them comments.
Ain't no real love in this real, now I see it. I'm just gonna do how I see fit. Keeping my thought on my head. Make sure you stay rich. Mind, body, soul, stay lit. Look, listen, learn, stay rich. GID, guys in development, DIP. Get away from these losers. Lost it all, I was being so foolish. I might have needed it, that's how I see it. Vision was blurry, but now I corrected it. Stepping on bigger shit, filling these bigger shoes. I ain't got too many issues, I'm bigger news.
I noticed that on Necessary, you kinda took a different approach on that song a little bit. And I noticed, just myself listening to them 3 tracks, a lot of people they rap over top of the melody or they rap over top of the drums. I noticed you be checking them pockets out. Like you ain't mess with the drums on some you ride it on that melody, but that last one, what inspired that? Cause you just attacked the beat. I don't know how else to say it. You was just attacking it. Like what's going on?
Shoot, hey man, to be honest, man, sometimes I just let the beat do what it do, like it speak to me. But now with that song, man, that's really what I'm on right now, man. Just doing what's necessary, like cutting out things that's not gonna get me to the next level of myself. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yeah, that song was being necessary. You know what I'm saying? Make sure
I like that. I like that. I like that. Got to trim the fat. Got to trim the fat. Do what's necessary. Sometimes you gotta get rid of things, man. It's with love though. We catch it to the side with love. You know what I mean? But if it ain't better than you, you got to get rid of it. But what we're gonna do here is I got a couple more questions for you. While I got you here and I got you with some time, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get it all done. So I got a couple more questions for you. I want to take a deeper dive into your faith. What exactly does faith mean to you?
To me, faith just means having trust in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Trusting your power, trusting the high, whatever, however you look at it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta trust yourself. That's true faith. You know what I'm saying? Because without trusting, shoot, you just gonna fall flat. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. That was well put. I like that. That was well put. So with that being said, how do you deal with faith in your life?
Um, I remind myself to be aware of myself. What I mean by that is taking time out to acknowledge what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, where do I want to be, and what is the version that I see myself being that. You know what I'm saying? And just putting myself in that type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I would say that. I would say that.
That's a good answer. So with faith, with speaking of faith and having faith in yourself, I know sometimes we can feel that we have a God, we know what we want to do. Sometimes you can have what people like to call them haters, throwing salt, you know what I mean, saying, oh well you can't do this, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't all chirping in your ear. How do you deal with that? Like what steps do you take to deal with stress or to deal with adversity in your life?
Shoot, just like the songs imply, man. The first song, how I said, no, like hesitation. We don't hesitate, man. We make moves. Second song was talk about what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? What is necessary? What's gonna make me better? What's gonna hold me in where I'm at? You know what I'm saying? So making sure, no hesitation. Making sure something's necessary and it's self love, man. That's honestly how I could put it. Like you gotta have self love. You gotta have no hesitation. You gotta have make sure things are necessary. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I definitely say on that, man.
I love that. I love that. I love that. So I got one more question for you. I know you've helped a lot of artists out there so far with what you said, because I guarantee you touched someone out there that had that same question. But with that being said, what advice would you give to an upcoming creator or rapper or just artist, period, that knows they have talent but hasn't yet stepped out on their own faith or their own accord? What advice would you give them?
Um, don't wait for the perfect time. There's no such thing. You create the reality you want to be in. So that means take initiative today. You whatever got you getting that spark, hold that spark, keep it going, and don't let it go for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna get you there. So once again, no hesitation, self love, and make sure it's necessary. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, man. I love how you drop them points home. I'm done with you. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, man. But do me a favor and go ahead and shout out them socials one more time, because I know they gonna want to get at you.
Yeah, man. So my socials is follow me on IG at Keen.3E7. You can follow me on Facebook at Rakeem Jordan, Rakeen Jordan, and follow me on TikTok at Keen25. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. I know you had the .e3 in the name for the IG. Do me a favor and break down for the people what that is.
All right, so yeah, so .3E7 is I do a lot of things in symbols. So next time you hear my music, pay attention to symbols. But so 3E7 means the God. So yeah, King the God. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. That's real slick. I like that. But with that being said, man, I ain't gonna hold you guys up anymore. And with that, it is a wrap.